Hi there! Welcome to our channel. I'm Rafał from Wall Printers, and today I'll be sharing some valuable insights about wall printing technology, specifically what you can and cannot print with a wall printer and how to choose the right projects to maximize your profits. Let's get started. Wall printers are amazing machines that have opened new possibilities for interior decoration, advertising, and art. However, like any technology, they have their limitations that you need to understand to avoid problems during implementation. One of the main limitations is printing on uneven vertical surfaces. Wall printers struggle to create precise prints on surfaces with bumps, ridges, or three-dimensional objects that interrupt the smooth printing area. These elements could be dried adhesive from previous installations, nails or screws, fire alarms, or uneven bricks where one brick protrudes more than another. The printer operates at a distance of about 6 millimeters from the wall, and its range is approximately 1 centimeter. If something protrudes more than that, the printing head might hit it, potentially damaging the equipment. Additionally, if parts of the wall are recessed, the print head can't reach those areas to print properly. It's worth noting that the distance sensors are located at strategic points, at the bottom right and top left of the print head, not across the entire surface. This means the printer can only detect obstacles at these specific points. And what about surface materials? While wall printers can work on most surfaces, it's always best to test on a small piece of the material first if you're uncertain. We've had clients ask about printing on various surfaces such as oil-based paint, magnetic paint, glass, or even hockey sticks. In all these cases, we needed to test the materials first to ensure compatibility. This approach has served us well. In our 3-year history, we've only encountered one wall that was too curved to print on properly, and even then, we managed to adapt by changing the graphic to something more forgiving. Now that we've discussed the various surfaces you can print on, let's move on to another crucial aspect of wall printing. Another thing to consider is the design you want to print. Graphic limitations primarily depend on the print size. For smaller prints, around 1 by 1 meter, you can practically print almost anything without issues. However, with much larger prints, like 5 by 2 meters, certain graphic challenges emerge. Particularly difficult are large, solid-colored areas that often cause visible banding, which is a common phenomenon in all types of printing, not just wall printing. It looks like visible horizontal lines or stripes in the print. If a client wants, for example, a large black background with a logo, it's often better to manually paint the black background and print the logo type separately. Similar problems affect designs dominated by a single color, where large formats can also produce a banding effect. Additional complications occur with large photos requiring white underprinting on colored walls, which is when we print a layer of white ink first to make colors pop on dark surfaces, where unwanted visual effects in the form of visible bands can also be observed. Now that we've covered what's difficult to print, let's focus on what works best with wall printers, the types of projects that will give you the best results and maximize your profits. Multicolored graphics produce the most impressive results and are trouble-free for the printer. They create the greatest visual impact and are less likely to show banding or other printing artifacts. We strongly recommend printing graphics with irregular shapes. Regular shapes like squares or rectangles can easily be printed using alternative methods like stickers or wallpaper. When clients ask why they should choose wall printing over cheaper alternatives, irregular shapes provide a compelling answer. Vector graphics are generally easier for the printer to execute than raster graphics. This is something to keep in mind when selecting or designing content for printing. One crucial practice we always follow is testing before the final print. We recommend mounting a vertical paper strip about 30 centimeters wide, attaching it from the ceiling all the way down to the floor, then running a test print of 5 to 15 centimeters and checking for any issues like banding or color problems. This small test can reveal many potential problems and has saved us numerous times. It's especially important when using white underprinting, which increases the risk of issues. To summarize, wall printers are powerful tools with specific capabilities and limitations. By understanding these, you can avoid stress during implementation and deliver impressive results to your clients. Remember to choose appropriate graphics, properly check the surface, and test every print before you begin. By following these guidelines, you'll be able to maximize the quality of your prints and the profitability of your wall printing business. The paradox of wall printing is that more complex graphics often produce better final results, while simpler graphics can be more challenging for the printer to execute perfectly. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more insights into wall printing technology. See you in the next video. Bye.